right, great. In this video, I'm going to be talking about simple interest and commission. So first, simple interest. You calculate simple interest when you either take out a loan from a bank or you take out a loan by charging something on a credit card, and you want to find out how much extra you have to pay the bank in interest. Now, on the vice versa, sometimes you put money into a savings account, and if you're calculating simple interest then, you're calculating how much extra money you get from the bank for keeping your money in their savings account. So let's go over number one. Anthony charged $120 worth of football equipment onto his credit card. That's the principal. He charged $120. The credit card has an interest rate of 9.9%. That's the annual interest rate. And you want to represent it like a decimal. So 0.099. To the nearest cent, how much money will Anthony owe in simple interest after 1 month? Now, I don't want to use 1 as my time. Time needs to be represented in years. So 1 month is 1/12 of a year. So to find interest, I'm going to say I equals P times R times T. And then I multiply together my principal, my rate, and my time. And I get 0.99, which means in simple interest after a month, he's going to have to pay 99 cents. Okay, simple interest is not the only thing you can find using this formula. I can give you the simple interest, the principal, and the time, and ask you to find the rate by solving backwards. So we're going to go over a problem like that in my second example, finding the annual interest rate. Evan deposited $400 into a savings account. That's his principal. So his principal is $400. After 2 years of gaining simple interest, so my time is 2 years, Evan had $440. What was the simple interest rate? So they're asking me my rate of the savings account. Well, this time they gave me the interest he earned. Now, he didn't earn $440. He put $400 in originally. He earned $40. Because if you take $440, which he has now, and subtract how much he put in originally, he earned $40. So his interest is $40. And we're trying to find rate. So I'm going to do interest is PRT. Now I know the interest is $40. And I know that the principal is $400. And the rate I don't know, but I do know that it's 2 years' time. Now to solve this, I'm going to take 402, and I'm going to multiply those together to simplify the right-hand side of my equation. So I get 40 equals 800 times R. And then to solve for the rate, I have to do the inverse operation of what's already happening. So the rate is being multiplied by 800. So let's divide both sides by 800, kind of in the next problem space. Whoops. And I get the rate is 0.05, which if I move the decimal over twice, he has a 5% simple interest rate. How much money would he have in his account after 8 years? Well, let's see. If interest is the principal times the rate times the time, and he originally put in $400, and now I know the rate is 5%, and I know that they're asking for 8 years, I would calculate that all together, and I would find out that he earns $160 in interest. So how much would he have in his account? He'd have the $400 that he originally put in his account and the $160 in interest. So he would have $560 in his account. All right, now let's find commission. Commission is the amount of money that you get to keep for selling an object. Sometimes employers offer commission, which means you get to keep a percent of the items that you sell. So in one instance, Jamie is a saleswoman for Lululemon athletic wear. She earns 9.5% commission on all sales. Sunday, Jamie sold $850 worth of products. How much commission will she earn? Well, she earns 9.5% of $850. Whoops. Now, I'm not going to add 100% to that. She only earns 9.5%, not 109.5%. Oh, this is so annoying. Sorry. So I'm going to go 0.095 times 850, which means she gets to keep $80.75. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm not starting over. I came so far. All right. So finding rate of commission. George is a salesman at a department store. He sold $500 worth of products and he earned $42.50. What is his rate of commission? In other words, what percent is that? What percent did he get to keep? So basically, here's the whole amount that he sold, and here's the part that he gets to keep, and they're asking what percent that is. Now, you can either use the percent proportion, 4250 over 500 is what percent over 100, or you can use part equals percent times whole. The part he gets to keep is what percent of the whole. But either way, you're going to solve it and get 0.085, move the decimal over twice, 8.5%. George earned 8.5% commission on all the items that he sold. Okay, thanks for putting up with me, even though when I got really frustrated over the updates in the corner. Please ask me if you have any questions. Thank you.